people, I'll tell you what now. All right, I'll tell you what. I think it's time for a young lady, you know? All right. She's funny, she's big, and she's black. And I tell you, I wish I was black from here down. But anyway, I want you to be kind and nice. You're gonna love us, we all do. Say hello to Houston's chocolate kiss, Thea Vidale. Okay, now make her happy, all right? Here we go. All right, baby, all right.
Oh, man, this is great. Oh, you're staring at my hair. You like it? This is my new attitude. I don't give a damn. You should see white people on the freeways looking at me going, do you think that's Tina Turner? No, Bubba, Tina don't drive a 79 Chevette. Black people look at me and go, what has the bitch done to her hair? The police look at me and go, do you want to take her in on a 211? No, she won't fit. Let's take her in on 265. Oh, I want us all to be comfortable with one another, and so we can be comfortable with one another. Let me tell you, I've been having trouble with my girlfriend. She's got 2 children. Her youngest is finally going to school. She calls me up crying because she thinks now she's getting old. Every day, my baby going to school. My baby going to school, my baby going to school. I'm getting to school. People, I have 4 children. I'm waking up at 5 o'clock in the morning going, everybody get the fuck out of my house. Yeah. And one of my kids goes to kindergarten, and I hate kindergarten. Because that's where you send your child to go to draw 1,500 pictures a week of shit that you don't even know what it is. And if you ask them what it is, they get pissed off. And it's not your fault that you don't know a tree is pink and purple with 15 legs. But you know what's really bad? They show that same picture to their grandmother and the bitch knows what it is. Yep, I got 4 kids and you can rent one if you'd like. And before I go on the road, like any good mother would, I try to go to the toy store and try to pick up some a little extra for my babies. I went to the toy store, they had this sales clerk showing me this little cricket doll. You seen her talking about, and she tells a knock-knock joke for only $86. I said, for $86, I want this bitch to tell my daughter about a period, park the car, do the laundry. I want my money's worth. They tried to sell me a black Barbie, but I wouldn't buy her because her lips weren't that big. They had a black G.I. Joe called G.I. Joe Mama, but anyhow. They had these other 2 mothers in the store looking at this Cabbage Patch doll, talking about, ooh, she's so cute, she's so precious, ooh, 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 ooh. Now, men, be honest. Your woman just had a baby. It looks like a Cabbage Patch doll. If you're not kicking somebody's ass, my name ain't Thea. Woman, who you been fucking? Don't nobody look like this in our family. My youngest child is 2 years old. He's at that Memorex age. That's when they repeat everything you've ever said at the wrong time and place. We took my baby somewhere. He stood up and said, you're a lying son, bitch. Reverend Jackson's not speaking to us now. My other son, he's 5 years old. We just bought him a dog, a designer dog, one of those cow can dogs you used to see Lauren Green hanging with. Cost us $600 to watch my baby stand out in the yard and go, come on, he's not gonna bite. He's not gonna bite. I said, Adam, for $600, that dog better bite somebody. Or we gonna shoot him and put him on the pit. But my pride and my joy are my little twin girls. And I try to take them to the mall and be dignified with them, but they won't let me. So we have to go through 3 phases with my twins. We go to phase 1. Mommy said, don't do that, darling. My twins look at each other and say, ooh, Mom playing like she white. We can tab shit for days. We go to phase 2. Mother said, stop, dear. My twins look at each other and say, Mom been reading Dr. Spock. He said be firm. She doing a good job, ain't she? Phase 3. God damn it, did I put that shit down? Mom finna kick some ass, better straighten up. And I, for one, was never so glad when school finally started. Because summertime is the worst time of the year for a parent, because you got to deal with their little ass all day long. And wherever you go, they go. And you have to have that little speech with them in the car. You know, the one where you grit your teeth like Patton so they'll believe you? When we get in the grocery store, you don't want shit, you don't need shit, don't look at shit, don't touch shit, you ain't getting shit. You don't have to pee. If you do, hold it till you bust. Don't make me drop kick your ass in this store, okay? And I hate the summertime because you got to think of fun things to do with your children. And what's a fun thing to do? Take them to the zoo, boy, howdy. Smelling elephant shit and watching monkeys throw it at you. And I don't give a damn what nobody says in this room. You cannot tell a 5-year-old child that a monkey doing this is nothing. Have you ever tried? Your daddy does it, don't worry about it. And another fun thing you gotta do is take them to the pool. And for those of you that don't have children, we take our children to the pool for one reason, so they'll leave us the hell alone. But that's not what happens, because you put them in that water and they start going, watchy, mommy, watchy, 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 mommy, watch me. So what do we do, ladies? Give the artificial mommy smile. And you know, if you have little people home all day long, you know they fall down, get little scrapes and bobos on their knees and shit. You kiss it, put some spin on it, they happy little suckers. They are happy all day long until their daddy gets home. And that's when they start going, Daddy, look at this. Daddy, look at this. And that's when your man turns into super parent, isn't it? Woman, why did you let him fall? I didn't let him fall, I pushed him down. And I know in my heart this is not gonna impress any of you, but before I got into comedy, I used to teach school for a living. I did. Not looking like this, or then my job would have been scaring little white children, but I used to teach school. And I was very fortunate to have a very multi-ethnic class. I had Filipinos, Vietnamese, whites, blacks, Hispanics, and born-again Christians. And the born-again Christians were the worst ones, because by the end of the day, I was going, Satan, your mother's here. You too, Lucifer, get your bags, baby. I used to teach children that told me when they grow up they want to be rainbow bride. I don't think so, Nababa Shabula. She's a blonde, honey. And the parents have the nerve to believe their children are good. I had a mother say to me, my little Bubba Jr., he's just so good, well-behaved, just wonderful child, just so good. I said, lady, your son's the fucking Antichrist. Look at him, his head's spinning around. He's got this green shit coming out his mouth. He's got a cross in his hands. I'm looking for the 7 swords of Megiddo to get him off of me. And you have to talk to parents differently. You have to say stuff like, Mrs. Harris, we believe that little Jordan is having a psychological problem dealing with people in authoritative positions. We also feel that his mental state is in a quandary over social status amongst his peers. Now, I feel with positive reinforcement, we can enhance his obedience and secure your position as a parent. Miss T, what do you mean? You need to beat his ass. I'm having a good time. I got to travel to Memphis. I'm having a good time. I got to travel to Memphis. It's great. For a treat, they took me to Graceland. I now realize why Elvis died. Because he was so tacky. They had velvet everywhere. They had little plastic Elvis dressed like Michael Jackson. Little plastic Elvis dressed like Rambo. They had an Elvis vibrator. I bought that. It wasn't cheap. It had 3 cycles. Love Me Tender, Don't Be Cruel, and Jailhouse Rock. So it's gonna be a whole lot of shaking going on. And the king may come again. Thank you, been a lot of fun.